Can I tell you my story? All right. So I'm a nanny, and at work the other day, the baby was sleeping, and she's been very cranky. So she's asleep. I'm with the 3-year-old. It's raining outside, so we're not playing outside. So we're reading on the carpet, reading fairy tales because that's the unit for this week. We're going along reading a story like Sleeping Beauty or Princess and the Pea or something, and I feel something tickling my back, and I was like, oh, like that's weird. Like, what is that? And I was wearing a different bra. And I was like, oh, maybe it's just like, stretching, whatever, moving because I'm flipping pages. So I keep reading, keep reading. It happens again. I'm like, what is tickling? So I'm like snapping my bra. I'm like, wow. And my little buddy's like, you all right, Mick? And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm feeling like itchy. Reading, reading, reading. I feel something tickling my elbow right here. And I'm like on my elbows like this. And I was like, what is that? And I slap it. It's a roach. There was a roach. I have never moved so fast. He's laughing his head off. He thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. I pop up. I'm like, I'm trying to be quiet because the baby's sleeping and the house is an echo chamber. And I'm like, I grab a turkey, like the bottom of like a turkey cooking pan because he uses that with his little finger skateboards. And I'm whacking, whacking, whacking this thing. I couldn't find it. It blended into the dark rug.
Oh my God.
He stands up and he's like, Mick. And I was like, babe, And he's like, I know, Mick, you don't do bugs. I don't. And he's
No.
like, but I want to see it. So I found it, thank God, and I covered it with the turkey pan. And I ran and got the little hand vac, and I was like, like vacuuming it up. Ah. So ever since, I've been really itchy. And then my nanny mom sent me an article that said, roaches don't like humans either. They wash themselves after they touch us. And I'm like, really? You have to wash yourself?
That's rude. That was a rude thing to send.
Don't. I laughed so hard. Don't climb on me. Yeah.
I would have been so mad and been like, okay, well, I'm gonna need a paid day off because I was traumatized by a dirt bug.
It
Dirt bug.
laughing so hard. And she's like, I told her husband to call the exterminator.
Oh my God,
Bring
that's so
it in.
funny.
Yeah, because that's the time of year where it's so wet that they're like, ah.
I've never lived in a place or been in a place with a cockroach. I've
There
never
was one on my
experienced a
bed
cockroach.
under my
You
script.
told me about that. Mm-hmm. I mean, is that
Yeah,
Is it just a Florida thing? It's just because it's Florida and there's.
I guess. And they call them palmetto bugs, whatever. It's a roach. All right. You roaches out there. It's a
I
roach.
get centipedes sometimes, and
Those are
I
gross. We get
want to
those.
murder
I've had
everything.
like they're like
Yeah,
the basement ones.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
at
just have
Aaron's
like
house,
an
they would
open
always pop
basement,
up.
and it's
Yep.
such a northeast
Yep.
thing up here.
And I'd
It's
look down. I'm like, what the hell is that? And it's like,
yeah. I
and I'm like, ah.
The horror story of when I was a kid in my mom's house. Uh, I just washed my hair in the sink in the kitchen, and like a
No,
couple hours before, I just needed a good wash, right?
no,
And so I go back out into the kitchen. My hair's finally dry. I'm getting a snack. I go, oh my gosh, I feel awful. I left hair in the sink. And I reached down to grab the hair, and just thinking about it, it was this massive centipede, like this big, and it just unfurled itself, and it was just
no,
all around the
no,
sink. I screamed bloody
no.
murder. My mom ran down the stairs, thought that somebody was dead or breaking in or trying to kill me, and I said, it's a centipede, and she goes, oh my God, you're so dramatic. And then I said, look, and she goes, ah! Who's dramatic now, Mom?
Yeah,
Who's
mom.
dramatic now? I was
What's
traumatized.
good? Gross. I don't do things that crawl or creep. No,
It had
get
so
away.
many legs.
Don't, don't,
Oh, God.
don't, don't.